I I used to do YouTube ages ago, but yeah, I did ASMR videos, and it's funny when people bring it up now because it's just like, oh, remember when you did this? So I thought, might as well give it a go because I actually quite enjoyed it before, so I just thought, why not do it with football content? Because I absolutely love football. I'm a massive West Ham fan, so I just thought, why not? This is the sort of videos I watch online, so I just thought, why not just have a bit of fun with it? Hopefully someone's watching somewhere. But I'm predicting the Premier League table. I'm going to start in 20th place. 20th place, rock bottom of the Premier League table, 24-25, will be Southampton. They're just nowhere near. Like, they got away with it for years last time. I think they were in the Premier League for 11 years. Southampton. But yeah, they're still not a Premier League club. Even though they've been in it for a long time in the Premier League era, it's just they shouldn't have been, and they've not got the quality on the pitch. Like Flynn Downs, by the way, excellent. It is excellent that they managed to keep it. I think that if he doesn't go today or tomorrow, they're gonna keep Walker Peters, which will be really good for them. But everyone knows Southampton's gonna get relegated. So next point, Leicester. It's crazy how they went in the Championship after only 7 years ago, I think it was, that they won the Premier League title. But again, I don't think anyone's really predicting for them to stay up. I think they might. Is a points deduction looming? Because I think their business in the Championship might have been a bit dodgy as well, which will not help their case. But I'm not certain on that, to be honest, because West Ham are not involved near the relegation battle. Thank you, David Moyes. Bournemouth is my final team to be relegated. They've been avoiding it for so long now. It's actually crazy. Like Bournemouth, literal seaside town, like League One club. Let's face it. But yeah, it is crazy. But I think now that Solanke's gone, this is the year for them to go down. And yeah, there was a few clubs you could choose because honestly, the quality in the Premier League, like the amount of small clubs in the Premier League, like Brighton, Brentford, Southampton, like how are these clubs in the Premier League? It's actually crazy. So 17th place, it's not Ipswich because of the start of the season they've had. Everton have really Everton do not. They're lucky I didn't put them in the relegation battle. They've looked absolutely shocking. I thought they'd be comfortable, but it's just. I mean, I think they'll get it together at some point. I don't think they'll go down, but I don't know. Right now it looks bad, and they've worried me that much that I like Everton because they're a massive traditional football club. So I do hope they at least stay up. 16th is Ipswich. I think they'll stay out. I think they've conducted some great business. Calvin Phillips for them. I know he had a terrible loan thing at ours, and I didn't like him at ours. Like, obviously, you put a middle finger up at a fan. You just think, if you're a football fan, you understand the emotion after travelling hundreds of miles to get to Newcastle. It's just, but you have to remain professional as a football player, so. But Calvin Phillips is a quality football player. We saw it at Leeds, and Ipswich, the exact sort of club that really could make the best out of him. He's going to start every game. I just hope he has the confidence to do it for them because I like Ipswich Football Club, quite frankly. There's also been some other good signings that they've made, but I can't. Oh, they did take Ben Johnson off us, but he wasn't always consistent, I won't lie. But on his day, he is really good. So I do think that is a good signing. 15th, Brentford. A lot of people are really worried about them. Obviously, the Ivan Toney situation is not the greatest. Yeah, that's the main problem they've got. I don't know whether he'll stay or go. But either way, I don't think their squad's bad. They've got I can't pronounce the name. Something Tiago, I think it is. I think they've got a decent squad. I don't think they'll go down. I think it's a lot better than the people beneath them. 14th, Crystal Palace. At the start of the season, I thought they were, going to be pushing for Europe. I didn't think they'd get Europe, but I think they'd be pushing for it because, I do rate their squad. They've managed to keep hold of Eze, it looks like, which, it is massive for them. He could still go. And with the way he's performing, I think it looks a bit more likely, but, hopefully for their sake they keep hold of Eze, but they have looked shocking. They lost to us, and to be honest, it was quite an even game for most of it. They had a lot of opportunities, but, they lost to Brentford as well, and they looked poor in that game, I can't lie. I know some people say they're robbed, but I didn't think they played up to it. And, yeah, they did get... I mean, we deserved to win, but it was fine margins, But I loved that game. It was a great result for us, because we were all a bit nervous about how long Lopetegui would take it setting it in, so it's just the 3 points to get on the way. Anyway, 13th, Nottingham Forest. A lot of people are very worried about them. I've obviously put them quite high in 13th, but I actually rate their squad. And who are they looking at? There's someone they're heavily interested in, which would be a quality sign-in. I've forgotten who it is. But yeah, I do rate their squad, and they're a massive club. They've won European trophy before. Not many clubs can say that. Arsenal. So yeah, I think 13th is a good season for that. 12th, Newcastle. They have worried me this season. They obviously got a red card against Southampton, but it was only it was just such an underwhelming performance. And I've seen some Newcastle fans online just saying it was a shocking performance, and they were obviously having really high hopes, and you just want to have a more convincing win, don't you, against Southampton? And then obviously they went on to draw to Bournemouth, which again it's just a poor result. And I think they look terrible. I was watching bits of both games. Honestly, they just need more fight. I don't know. There's something about that team that's not clicking at the moment. So, which is good for us because hopefully they're not contending for Europe. But it's a shame for Newcastle fans. 11th. Wolverhampton. Again, loads of people are worried about them. I really rate their squad. I rate their fans. I think they'll be very comfortable finish. 10th, Brighton. I was worried about them. I wasn't worried about them. That I think they'll finish mid-table, and that's basically where I put them, higher mid-table. But I think they will do some good performances, but the teams above them are just better. 9th, Fulham. I think 9th is a really good season for Fulham if it happens, and I think it's looking really positive over at Fulham. They lost some massive players in AirPods keep falling out my ears. AirPods. In Polinia, I really rated him. I wanted him at West Ham for a while, but honestly, I think everything's just going well for them. I think they've got a great scouting network. I really like them as a team, actually. 8th, Man United. Yeah. I don't think that's even harsh. People always try and add them in the Champions League conversation just because of who they've been, but it's not now. 7th, Chelsea. I think, to be honest, this is a good place for me to put Chelsea. I actually think that's a good season for them. I know they finished Conference League spots last year, but they're just not the same team they were. And getting Europe twice, that's still good. I'm not trying to be harsh to them because I actually think they play good football, but again, their squad's not as good as West Ham. It's not. And, West Ham are doing well at the moment, so that's not even a bad thing to you. And, bad thing to Chelsea. Honestly, you just got to kind of realise where you are at the moment and kind of respect it a bit. If anyone's watching this, I'm getting stick for that, but you know what? You don't know ball. 6, West Ham. I think we'll get Europa League again. We haven't qualified it obviously through the Prem for, was it 2 seasons? Yeah, because obviously last time we qualified it was for 3 seasons ago because we got Conference League. But so yeah, we haven't qualified it through the league for quite a while. We've had, last season 9th wasn't a bad season, I guess, but some of the results in the 6-0 Arsenal. We did beat them away though. They seem to be forgetting. Obviously, they some of the performances were not great, but I really think we'll push on with Lopetegui. We've got a brilliant squad, honestly. Kudos, Emerson, Edson Alvarez, Bowen, Somerville, Somerville's looking really good. Kilman, Tobido, Wan-Bissaka is looking really positive, and I don't think if you actually watch our squad, we deserve European football. Like, honestly, I know it sounds harsh when you like. Just if you're a Chelsea fan, you think that sounds harsh, but honestly, you watch West Ham, we're really good. And if you're glory hunting, maybe glory hunt for the better side of London. I'm joking. Support your local. Fifth, Liverpool. I think they'll struggle a bit under Onslaught, but fifth is still a good finish, so it is what it is. Fourth, Aston Villa. A lot of people think they're going to fall off the Champions League. I just think their team's amazing, and I couldn't put West Ham in that spot, so I had to do it with Aston Villa, quite honestly. Third place, Tottenham. I actually think they'll have. I hate Tottenham. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit, Tottenham? But I think they'll have a good season. Squad's looking good. Obviously, got Dom Solanke. I think it's looking very positive. Second, Arsenal. Bottle jobs. They're not the same level of Man City, to be honest. I'd argue maybe Spurs is a better squad, and I hate Spurs more than Arsenal. And yeah, they're just. I don't even know why it's such a big debate. We know the Premier League always goes to Man City. The only chance Arsenal have of winning it is if Man City gets a point deduction. So that means obviously the winners of the Premier League for the 5th year in a row is Man City. I don't mind Man City, so that's okay. Accidentally took the audio off, but if anyone's watching, thank you for watching. I don't reckon anyone is, so bye.